everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Ange.
Hey guys, I'm Nat, and today we have an updated video for you in regards to COVID and what's going on in the hospital.
So there's been, since our last video, a lot of things have changed. Primarily the amount of positive patients. Right now, we have a total of 480 positive patients.
That is a lot, guys, and it's a concerning number.
I mean, literally, we just cut this video and stopped it because we got an update.
Yeah.
At first, we thought it was 375, and then
No,
we just saw 480. So, to be honest, I was one of those people, I'm guilty of it, that thought this was all an exaggeration.
Me too.
I thought, I'm not sure what the government is trying to play with us, but it's probably they're trying to take our mind off of something else. Mm-hmm. At this point, it's real. Like, I'm feeling it. I read it every day, I hear it every day, and I'm literally feeling it every day I go to work. And it has not gotten better. Now, one of the things is everybody in the hospital has to wear a mask. And this is good because whether or not it's protecting us 100%, it does relieve some sort of anxiety, because you're just not free in the open, you at least have some protection. Mm-hmm. But it also causes some problems.
Yeah, there's definitely a downside to that. At this point, it's becoming a demand for masks because we're using it constantly, especially let's say for dealing with COVID patients. You're in and out of those rooms using masks every time you go in, you come out, you take it off, you put on a new one. And it's just constant use of these masks. But an idea that they're putting out there is that possibly sanitizing masks, which to me, that sounds like a really good idea. So we'll reuse these masks, they'll clean it for them. Yeah, recycle them and clean it for us, and like that we can reuse them, so like that we can protect ourselves and protect others, And another thing that they're trying to do too is apparently putting bandanas, which I don't know how effective that will be. Yeah. But I like the recycling of the.
We could stick to that one because
that's
I don't know. I've been seeing nurses wearing some bandanas, some scars around their face, and I'm just like,
no, I don't
there
think
has to be something different. Like, there has to be something better.
I like the recycling. Whoever came up with the idea, I really do like it. Really good idea.
We also just got an update that 11 public hospitals in New York have 1 week left of supplies. 1 week.
Like I mentioned before, going into these rooms constantly with these positive COVID patients, the issue now with this is that we're constantly using gowns, and so it's in demand at this point. I see that people are now using garbage bags.
Yeah, you saw that picture.
That is
horrible.
Insane. I don't know if they're using it as gowns or to protect their actual gowns under. And another thing about those gown situations, I feel like it's too cheap to care for these patients just because if you look at China, if you look at Italy, their PPE is so much more protective than our PPE. They have a whole body suit and a whole helmet with tape covering, putting together the whole bodysuit plus the gloves. Why is our PPE not that up? We need to upgrade.
I don't know.
this.
That's definitely something that a lot of nurses, and again, we're just talking nursing wise because that's a lot of the reports that we're getting from our friends, our colleagues. We just don't feel safe, and we just feel like we're going to expose too much. And I understand that we're healthcare providers. We're gonna be exposed.
Yes.
That's it's the unfortunate situation,
Mm-hmm.
but we feel like we're not being protected enough. For example, our unit that we work on is not a COVID unit, but we have been exposed. We've had patients that are on our unit that apparently are not a candidate to be tested. But now patients are presenting in other ways that are not respiratory problems. So they'll treat them with certain things and they won't get better. And then they're like, oh, maybe it's actually the virus. And then it's like, wow, I've been in this patient's room without all of this protective equipment. And I've been exposed. And now the problem is we're being exposed. And what really, really worries me is healthcare workers are going to start to get sick. We're already starting to get sick. People are going to call out, and then what's going to happen then?
We're going to be short, and we're going to have to work a lot harder.
Yeah, I mean, and then when you work harder, mistakes happen, people are overworked, people are burnt out. It's just not going to be a good cycle.
Another scary thing is that people are being tested in the ED. A lot of people are being tested. They're coming out negative, and then apparently now they can be a positive randomly.
Yeah.
So that's very scary because, you know, one moment they're negative, the next moment positive, but we're now dealing with these patients and then again, we're exposed. And what happens then? So our unit is not a COVID unit. There are 11 units for COVID positive patients or patients that are undergoing investigation. Before we had, like last week, it was 3 to 4 units. And that's
a big jump.
Yeah.
Like it's like an 800% increase.
That is crazy.
And this is, keep in mind, we're talking about just one hospital.
Yep.
I know that I hear in the news what's happening in other hospitals, but for sure, these numbers are very significant just in this one hospital.
Guys, so another rule that the hospital implemented is that there's no longer any visitors allowed. Before, there were 2 healthy visitors that can come, but now no more, no visitors, nobody allowed.
We are doing it for the benefit of everybody. It's definitely something that us as nurses, we have to get used to. For example, because they're not able to visit, now everyone's calling. I literally felt like my last shift, I was on the phone half the time. And I understand that as well. Like, I'm really, really trying to be as understandable as possible. But when you're very, very busy and you're pressured in certain moments, you really don't have the time to sit there and talk to someone for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I love to update family, make sure everything's okay, ask questions here and there, but it's just overwhelming the amount of phone calls that we're getting a day as well. But you know, it's just something that we have to get used to, have to figure out a way to tweak it here and there to make our workflow still, you know, smooth. So honestly, a lot of the things that we're struggling with is healthcare workers being exposed, this continuing to spread, and literally no protective equipment. It's just becoming really, really worrisome every time I go to work.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine how it is for nurses that are actually on that unit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'm not sure what they're gonna do, and I really, really hope that this gets figured out.
Also, keep in mind, it's only been like about 2 weeks that we've been going through this, and we're very, very short on supplies.
Yeah.
And that's very scary.
And then the more we're exposed, the more people get sick. Mm-hmm. Again, the less people are going to show up to work, and that's just really going to become a problem.
But things that are positive for us at this moment would be that we do get some perks. And some of those perks are
free parking!
Woo-woo!
I know she's definitely very excited about that. So that's definitely something that helps reduce anxiety.
Yes. Another perk, guys, is we get discounted in food. Which one of the food. Which one of the things would be like, I think Uber Eats is in it. So thank you, Uber. You're the best. We love you. Other perks would be like discounted hotel rooms. So you already know if you're trying to take your girl or your man somewhere to a nice
No.
Now we can't go out. That's the thing. There's no going out.
It's quarantine. You're not taking nobody out. What's wrong with you?
And thanks to our hospital, because they're providing free snacks for us, Oreo cookies, any types of cookies.
Oreo cookies.
Oh my God, they're so good.
Just because we're tired and we're hungry.
I know.
We literally ate them for breakfast.
Yeah, I think that's bad.
Yeah.
It's okay though. We're working very, very hard, but it's rewarding.
Yeah.
And rewarding to the point where they're giving us cookies.
Exactly.
So keep giving us cookies.
Also, more free stuff.
Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts.
That's true.
Oye,
coffee.
Dunkin', ponte ahí. So I know you guys are losing some money, but you guys bought all that coffee for what? For us. Yes.
We're really just trying to keep the hope and like the positivity alive. That's how we are at work. People are like, why are you guys always like, you guys don't seem like you're having a rough time, and inside we're
struggling. Yeah. You just gotta smile through it all. So, you know, if you want to give us a little gift card to go to Mexico.
That's a really big gift card. But also another way is, in anticipation for Nurses Week, you can subscribe to our channel.
Oh yeah, it's so free.
I know New Yorkers love to say they don't have time.
Yeah.
I don't have time to read a book.
Okay.
I don't have time to go to the gym. I'm guilty.
Alright, I'm guilty of the time with no gym.
You got the time.
You have it, you take it, you spend
conquer it.
Chill with your family. If you need to call somebody or a group of people, FaceTime is your best friend.
And also, seriousness, guys, stay positive and just hope for an end very soon.
Hope for the best, guys. That's all we can do at this point. Thanks again for watching this video.
And stay safe, everyone. Wash your hands. Don't cough. Don't sneeze. Don't.
What you mean, don't cough? But you know, drink water.
Yes.
Drink lots of water. Alright, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Please like, subscribe, and
stay tuned to our next video.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.